detoxing has always been part of my life. Before anything else, you gotta take care of yourself. LifeCo made it like easy. Well, I'm 3 kilos lighter. Body felt better, and the mind felt better for sure. I came here to reset and give my body energy and take care of myself.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Welcome พี่ขัน
Thank you.
It's an honor and very impressed to have you here in our center.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Let's start with very simple question. Like many of us know you as an artist, producer, performer, but could you please tell us a bit more about your career, about your lifestyle, so many of us
Sure.
could understand more about you?
Okay, well, I started in 1996,
Whoa.
so it's maybe almost 29 years ago. I started from DJing. I compete in the Thailand DMC Championship DJ competition, and I won. So I became the #1 DJ in 1996. That's how I got into the music industry. So then from DJing, I started producing music, I started writing music, and so on and so forth until now, 2025.
Wow.
So, that's my career in short. And my lifestyle, well, hip hop music, DJing, partying, performing, traveling. So the life is pretty hectic for so long. And I know for sure that I have to take care of myself so I can do more of it.
You can keep doing with a healthy
Yes.
body,
Yes.
right? Well, that's like sound fun. We are not in that area, so listen to you is kind of inspiration also.
It's tiring too.
It's tiring too. Yeah, you use your body a lot,
Yes.
and you maybe cannot like sleep proper in the good hours, etc.
Right. I mean, sleeping is like anytime you can sleep, I should sleep. Like sometime in the car, sometime on the plane, sometime anywhere. So it's easy for me to sleep because I'm so tired all the time. But I never really have a sleeping time. Like, I go to bed at 10:30, like midnight, 2, like it's all over the place. So I don't really have a sleeping
Pattern.
time. Yes.
So what's the reason that bring you here? What make you decide that now is the time for detox, well-being, self-care? What's that?
Well, as I mentioned, my lifestyle is pretty hectic, and along the way, I'm always health conscious because I know that how hard I use my body, how tired I am. Someday I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm never doing that again. And then, it kept going. I kept doing the same thing over and over again. So, I'm conscious of my body. I'm conscious of my health. And sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I feel like, oh, that's too much. You can't keep doing that to yourself. So I'm always health conscious as far as food or get enough rest. I mean, I have no sleep pattern, but at least every time I sleep, I try to get 7 and 8 hours. Food for sure. Like I try to eat like very as healthy as possible. When I'm alone,
That's good.
I'm really healthy when I'm alone because that's the only time you're not influenced by your friends and anybody, your family. Sometimes you go to family dinner and everything's on the table. You don't want to say no to your mom, right? Like your mom cook and you're like, oh yes, let me try. You cannot tell your mom like, oh, I'm staying healthy today. She gonna be like, come on, get out of here.
Don't visit me anymore.
Yeah, so you have to adapt to certain situation. So when I'm with my friends, I'm like, okay, this is a cheat day, then I eat whatever, But when I'm alone, I just no carb, something healthy, so I'm always aware of that. So detoxing has always been part of my life, but not like this. Like this is like a 5 days straight like health retreat. So usually I go day by day, vitamin drips and like courses, like over 6 months that I go every week and do this and that. But I've never done like a 5 days straight with like fasting and all types of health treatments. I never done that. But along the way in my life, I'm always health conscious, so I'm always like interested in like these little things, like people would, things that I see, things that I read about, things that like some friends tell me. I have a good friend named Dr. D. He's from America, so he's very he's my health guru kinda. He's like always telling me like, you should try this, you should try that, this is good for you, this is new. So I'm always interested in that to begin with. So I've done stem cell, I've done a lot of things that would help my body. So this is my first time that I took off work and really like, okay, I need to, I'm getting a little older. So I need to take off some time and really do it properly and give myself more time, not like go there, vitamin drip, do this, do that, and then go home and live the same life. So this one is more dedication.
Talking about food detox program, like you have mentioned that 5 days you were on a juicing program.
Right.
Before we go deep detail, I just would like to ask, is it tougher or easier than what you thought?
At first, I thought it would be tougher. But LifeCo made it like easy. For me, I felt like, man, that was kind of easy. To be honest, it's like, hey, I thought it would be tougher to do. Like I've done like 3-day juicing at home, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just drinking something sweet, and it probably didn't help too much, and I was still hungry doing it at home. But then when I've done it here for 4 days, I didn't feel hungry much at all. I think it was the timing of the juices coming, and it was just like, it made it so much more simple. So I think people watching, a lot of people like myself and like a lot of people that have this lifestyle, sometimes you're like, oh man, there's no way I'm doing like juicing for 4 days. Like no way I can do that. But I tell you, it's like, it's much easier than you think when you do it at the right place.
Again, about the detox program, many people, like our guests, even us, when we try the program, we say that we feel the changes, both physically and also mentally. Do you feel any changes specifically?
Oh yes, for sure. I haven't gone to sleep early, like, because I spent 4 nights here. So first night, I went to sleep like maybe almost midnight, and then it drops down to like 11. The third night was 10:30, and yesterday was like before 10. So that never happened. Like 4 days of like sleeping before midnight hasn't happened in my life maybe the last 30 years.
Yeah, you couldn't remember anymore when was last time.
Yeah, even I went and became a monk. I still slept later than that.
What did you do?
Because, sometimes you can't sleep, and then you read, you pray, you go walk, you still can't, can't sleep early. Because I guess there was a treatment all day. So your body felt like you went through stuff, and you're kind of like tired, and maybe juicing doesn't give you so much energy, no sugar, no anything. So you're kind of like, okay, now the body needs to rest. So I'm not gonna try to like look at social media or watch movies. I was like, okay, let's just go to sleep.
Congratulations.
So I went to sleep early. So that alone, made me like
big change.
Fresh. Like, this is 9:30 and I'm like fresh, So that never really happened in my life. And the programs, of course, all the programs and like all the juices and like all the treatment, I feel like, well, I'm 3 kilos lighter from not eating and all the treatment and all that stuff. So, body felt better, and the mind felt better for sure, because no stress. Like, I try to like not to work too hard on the phone, like, because it's a weekday, so everybody's still working, so I still have to work. But at least, everybody knew that I'm at a wellness center, so nobody trying to bother me too much. So that's good for my mind.
Very good. Very good. Along the juicing, along the treatment that you have mentioned, what about the activities? You enjoy some, right?
Yes.
Which one you would say that, oh, I like it the most, I would like to do it again, maybe at
I
home?
think it's a little bit of everything. I love the spa therapy because I've never done it. Well, first of all, let me tell you, I'm not a gym person. I'm not a class person. I don't really go to things that have many people doing it. Like, I study it, but I do it at home. I stretch at home. Like I would turn on YouTube and like, okay, I'll do this, I do that. Or I'll work out, I do it at home. I have treadmills, I have some equipment. But I'm like very private, so I don't really try to go like to the gym and sign up for, this classes and this and work out with a lot of people. I don't really do that. So this is the first time I've done this. So, I went to spa therapy, so I learned to massage myself with the balls, which is great. That's simple. I can take it home. I can do that. The stretching is good with somebody else pushing you. So you and at home you stretch, but then you do what you can, right?
Yeah.
But here, there's people helping you to push you to the limit, basically. So I like that. Meditation is great. I became a monk before, so I knew something about meditation. But, the monkhood is a different kind of meditation. So this one was more relaxing, more, with other people. So you hear what other people have to say. The ice bath.
Yep, the
Oh
cold
my God.
plunge, first time.
Yeah.
Would you
That's
like
the
to say
first time.
something about that? Like you will even
yes.
mention that even it's cold when I walk past.
Oh yes, I saw the machine. I was like, ooh. I never done it, but I've seen it on social media.
Yeah.
I've seen my friends done it. I've seen, athlete and all that. I know it's good for you, but I just never get to that. Like I said, I don't go to the gym. I don't see the machine. I don't like at home. I don't have a bathtub with, to put ice in it. So I never tried it. So for the first time before I tried, there was a breathing exercise. To be honest, the first 2 minutes, I almost jumped out. Like, I was like,
I couldn't realize that.
I want to jump out of here, It was so cold. It was so cold. I never felt like that before, but then I rolled with it. I just kept, I was like, I can do this, And after 2 minutes, then I start relax more. But the first 2 minutes, I got the picture, and I won't show you that. But I looked like I was like getting tortured. I was like, ugh.
So
And
suffer
then
here.
after 2 minutes, it was better. Everything started calming down. And I guess the longer you do it, everything start to settle down. And then I did 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time. So that was pretty good.
Yes, it's very good. And what is the feeling after, like when you come out from the plunge?
Yeah, I never felt like that before. I got out, and then, I was cold at first, and we did some exercise to warm up, and then jump in the pool to settle down. And then after that, pretty much all day, I'm very, like, how you say it, I get hot easily. Like I sweat a lot, I get hot, humid weather. But after the cold plunge, I got out, and that whole day I was cool. Like the weather was hot the same, but myself, I was cool. So I like that. So I might have to do more of that to keep myself cool.
One more activity that I just would like to mention, since it's maybe touching a little bit about your work, is the sound healing, because you work with the sound.
Yes.
Yeah, all the time. So what would it be the different or special area with this sound healing therapy?
It's great. I never done like a real sound therapy, but like at home, I turn on YouTube and I sleep to like some sounds. Like, some sleeping sound, sleeping tone, like vibration, or like water, or like, I like to do that. But this time it was the real thing. And, the teacher was really cool. We did a few classes together, so when sound healing came around, I wanted to experience it. So it was relaxing, a lot of equipment, a lot of different, sound equipments, the bowls, all the other stuff. I don't know all the names, and everybody was lining around with the heads to the instrument. So, we were just laying down, listen to all the sound, and it was an experience because I was in and out of sleep and consciousness.
Wow, such a very full journey. Thank you for sharing with us. Anything that you would like to mention?
I mean, we already spoke about the health and the health conscious and all this stuff and what you can like treat your body. You use your body, so you need to treat your body right so you can keep going, and I probably go back and get back to my regular life, and then I have to use my body again. But at least I came here to reset and give my body energy and take care of myself, because before anything else, you gotta take care of yourself. Otherwise, you will burn out, right? And my lifestyle, I get burned out like very easily. So a lot of friends that been watching my journey through Instagram or whatever that I've been posting, there was a lot of people that hit me up and really talk about it. I mean, I'm happy to like spark a healthy idea for some of the friends and some of the fans and some of the people, and to tell you it's not, you gotta take time off to treat yourself. Don't be scared, like a lot of people, some of my friends, I know for sure, some of you guys that you see me coming here and do it, they're like, oh, if he can do it, I can do it. Yes, you should think like that. That's why I came down here to get the treatment, and many other people will follow because they look at me like a party guru, right? So if the party guru can make it through this journey, you all can do it. And it's not that tough, and it's good for you, good for your mind, good for your body.
Cool, thank you so much. Just one last thing, it just come to my mind. If you have chance, if you can arrange the time to come next time, since we have many type of program, which one would you try for next time?
Definitely water fast.
Oh, I wanna have that in the video.
That's the Jedi level. That's the next level. I want to do that, but I have to be in the right, because it's like 5 days at least, right?
Yeah.
So I have to be prepared. That's the next step.
When?
I'm not sure. Maybe after New Year.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna be prepared for you. So thank you so much ค่ะพี่ขันขอบคุณนะคะ Thank you for sharing your journey.
Yes.